So here we are at the City Center Mall in Paterson, New Jersey.
Center City Mall.
Center City Mall, yeah.
Paterson, New Jersey.
This is one of these cramped little city malls that make use of every last bit of space that they have, you know? I gotta say, Paterson ain't the greatest place, but, you know, this mall's not bad. Let's go inside, right?
Yeah.
Check it out. Oh, we gotta use the doors here. All the doors are broken in this place. I don't know why.
Hey, you wanna make challenging?
Yes, it's a very janky little place, and I like it because of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's basically just a bunch of shops and services for the locals in the area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is not a upscale mall, even a little bit. But yeah, it's like for the longest time, the only picture I could find of this place was of this staircase in this big atrium thing. And I never knew how big. I always thought it was just a little thing. You stop in 5 minutes. There's quite a bit to this place.
Yeah, so let's explore a little bit, shall we?
Now, it's got all the kinds of anchors you'd think: Marshalls, Burlington, you know, stuff you need, you know?
There's even a Price Right grocery store in the basement.
Well, see, that's just it. There's a grocery store. That's what all malls need. That'll save our retail apocalypse, I tell you what.
You gotta start putting more things that people actually need in the malls instead of a bunch of crap they don't.
Exactly. People know the mall is the place to go to waste your money, and they shouldn't think that way. It should be stuff you need. But yeah, here's a weird little Marshalls, little double sign here. Marshalls. And it's like, let's walk down here. There's several of these little landing areas. There's nothing down here, but it's just a little place to come in and mill about.
Wasn't that a pleasant little sign? Thank you for shopping. See you next week.
Well, there you go. It's not goodbye. See you later. But this is how you access the Burlington over here. At least one of the ways. If you don't want to go inside, you come over here. And you can see this dumps you out in the street here. Big old Price Right sign on the outside. You know, that'll get you into the mall. Groceries. It'll get me in the mall. Damn. See the mailman? Oh my God. Fabio's doing the mail over here.
Did Fabio fall on hard times?
I'm not going out there. I just wanted to take a peek.
Of course not.
That has got to be the most buff mailman I've ever seen.
That is the best looking mailman I can do.
He's in the wrong business, this guy.
He should be doing romance novel covers.
Hey, what a concept, right?
Who would have thunk, right?
But yeah, here's a Price Right grocery store over here. Now, this is the best thing you can have in your mall today. So many malls are struggling because they don't sell what people want to buy.
Or again, what they need.
What they need,
Everybody
exactly.
needs food. Everybody needs to eat.
Yeah, and it's not a huge store, but it's got the stuff you want. You know, and it's like, there's another hallway over here, but it doesn't go anywhere. Like, this is where you come in. If you come in from the other side, you can see, it's just a hallway. I know some kids out there think that's exciting as hell, but not us. And over here, you got a little directory. This is their version of a directory. There's no map. It's just a big pile of stores. Go find them. Go find them yourself.
Yeah, it's a very interesting little shopping complex they have here. Let's head upstairs again. Let's go. Whoa. Watch that step. It's a doozy.
But I don't know if you notice all this sheet metal in the ceiling here. There's only like the one atrium in the center, and that's it. It feels like
everything else is very industrial.
It feels like you're underground, even though you're 2 floors above ground. It's weird. You gotta love the name of the store, Playas. Hey, playa. But it's like I was just saying to a buddy of mine earlier, the floors in this place, they're like these old, like late 80s, early 90s floors. Tiles are so much more comfortable to walk on if you have a back issue.
But yeah, it's like this little center spot in here is pretty cool with like the sort of staircase spaghetti thing going on.
This is what most of the pictures you find online are of, is this staircase.
Did you want to take that right now, or did you want to look at something else first?
No, I don't know if I want to take the staircase, but we'll pop ourselves up there in a minute. Yeah, they got this awesome atrium, and it turns colors at night. And it's got a changing color, kind of like Market Fair Mall does, you know?
Yeah, unfortunately, we won't get to see that effect since we're here during the day, but
Yeah.
you can check out other people's videos of it.
Oh yeah, fortunately there's some documentation of this place finally. But check this out. Not no Mo. Can't go to Mo's anymore.
Not gonna be shopping at Mo's, no Mo. But yeah, it's like, as you can see, it's like just a really, you know, generic collection of like shops and services. And there's a phone store over there. There's your token GNC, gotta have it.
Oh, the GNC, yeah.
Yeah, beauty supplies.
It's definitely geared towards the neighborhood and what they want. But there's a lot of dead space in here too.
There's a need for these kind of niche-y places.
And we're here on a Saturday, and there's a lot of places that look like they're closed, but they got stuff inside. So I think they're only like weekday things, you know?
Yeah, there's a nail salon over there. School uniform shop coming up just ahead of us.
Yeah, that's basically the second floor there. You know, it's like they have little eateries and stuff in the center around that big atrium thing, and that's about it. Let's go back down to the first floor here. No, actually, no, this is the other entrance.
Yeah, this is the other entrance. There's not really much down here, but it's kind of an interesting little spot because there's a closed IHOP down here.
Oh yeah, well they make sure that you know. They have signs all over saying the IHOP is closed. Don't yell at us about it.
It's like there's sort of an abandoned Italian restaurant to the right over here.
And it's like this area is just unnecessary ramps and stairs. You can just put one ramp. You'll be done with it. And no, you gotta navigate around these
I think it's kind of cool though.
railings here.
Some visual interest.
It's terrible if you're in a wheelchair.
Yeah, there's no HVAC down here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm starting to sweat again. But they have an office of the electric company over here. Again, it's Saturday, so it ain't open. You know, but they got a little mailbox out here. If you want to drop your bill off, you can drop it off in the mailbox.
Again, necessary services for the locals.
Yeah. And there's a closed IHOP. They have signs all over the place saying the IHOP is closed! Exclamation point. They
That's
printed
very
it and
funny.
everything.
It almost makes it seem like that was one of the major draws to this place.
You know, it might have been, yeah. People come in here going, I'm going to go to, wait, where is it? And they complain.
Yeah, this is one of the more janky places we've covered in a while. But you know what? It's like, that's kind of our wheelhouse too.
Well, somebody's got to.
Yeah. Let's see it all.
See,
After all, we are raw, we are real.
is there an escalator to the second floor?
I'm not positive, but
I think
you can take the stairs though, it doesn't bother me.
I think Sam and I took an elevator.
Yeah, I'd rather not take an elevator because you don't really get to see anything on
Oh, there's an escalator. No. Look at this place. I don't know what this is, but Hamilton and Ward sounds fancy, doesn't it?
Looks almost like a. Let's see. Oh, it's a steakhouse.
Oh, okay.
A Peruvian steakhouse.
Pierogi steaks. All right, I can dig it.
Peruvian steakhouse. Great.
Oh, Peruvian. They said pierogi.
No, it's Peruvian.
I thought you said pierogi. Yes. My Polish brain are working overtime. So this escalator goes down.
Yeah, that's a down escalator. I don't think there's one that goes up.
But yeah, they have a corner store, which is always great. I love them all where you can get yourself a soda pop and, you know, whatever else you might need.
Yeah, that's your up escalator there. Right?
Yeah, this is one of these shops you can get bootleg perfume.
Oh, right.
It's like, here's a gallon of really good perfume for like $10. Look at these mannequins, they have no bodies. There's no bodies on these mannequins. It's just leggings and head.
Legs and heads.
What else do you need, right?
Oh, we are gonna go over this way.
But you know, this is one of the things that Sam pointed out to me earlier. They got the pyramid skylights.
Yeah, it's like the skywall stuff.
The skywall stuff, yeah, but these are the clean looking ones. Some of them look downright filthy. And you know, I don't know whether it's because they're dirty or if they sell them. I think they sell them that way. I think there's different tints.
I think that it's like, you know, to kind of keep the sunlight a little more muted.
But that's what they say it's for, obviously, yeah. There's a Burlington right there. How you doing? I think that movie theater is cute.
Yeah, it's kind of sad that that one's closed up, though.
Yeah. And to plug up the device, this battery doesn't last any longer than 12 minutes. But yeah, this is the area up here where they had a bunch of fooderies. Right by that big atrium here. Now, I would love to come back and see this at night sometime. It's the summertime, so it doesn't get night until after the mall's closed.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting though up here. This is probably the most aesthetic area of the entire joint.
Oh yeah, definitely. Look, this is like, they used to have a food court here. You know, they had it looks like a Japanese place there and something else over here, but this is something that was pointed out to me. Look at how they construct these places. It's like, it only goes back like a few feet, but then it goes up. It goes up like 2 stories.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, what's up with that, huh? They got a big window here. You can check out the rest of town. And that's Paterson, New Jersey, right there. Pretty good representative look. City Hall looks nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nice architecture building. There is at least one open little pizza shop over there if you want to grab a bite.
There's 2 open pizza shops.
Well, there's a pizza shop and an empanada shop.
Ah, Center City Pizza and Cruz Pizzeria. Like I was saying, it's probably owned by the same people, kind of like the Nathan's over at Rockaway, you know? If you can hear jangling, my apologies. I have a bunch of crap in my pockets.
I like the little guitar sculpture there.
What's this now? Ah, look at that. That's cool. Center City Mall, an original work by Renee Rosa, the site of music. Look at the old logo. That's cool. I like that old logo. This is the County of Passaic Board of Chosen Freeholders. What's a freeholder?
It has something to do with the governmental structure. I've looked this up before.
Sounds important. I like this little movie theater here. It's a shame it's closed.
It really is a shame because it's like it had some cool neon.
See, it's the Fabian Theater.
Again, I've seen video of this place before this particular theater closed down, so maybe we should just, you know, put a link to that video.
Yeah, sure. It looked like a cozy little theater. Let's see if the camera will pick this up. Oh yeah. Obviously, yeah. It smells in there. It smells like a dead mall in there.
Oh yeah, yeah. Dead mall smell.
Mm-hmm. Or conversely, smells like a Sears. You
I
know?
mean, those are kind of interchangeable, interchangeable terms.
Mm. But yeah, that's about it for the Center City Mall here in Paterson, New Jersey.
Yeah, it's actually a really interesting collection of shops.
Yeah, it's janky and slapped together, but I love it because it's got character.
Yeah, I think right here might be a great spot to sort of put a bow on this, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so on behalf of Raw and Real Retail, we'd like to thank you for joining us on this little tour of the Center City Mall in Paterson, New Jersey.
Thanks for having us, Paterson. Did you love it? Did you hate it? I miss Doomy, don't you?
Yeah. But yeah.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
Okay.
Triple R over and out.
Over and out.